Hey guys, welcome to episode number 322. Today is Monday, so it's Update Monday, and today I wanted to bring you on a tour of Tim's Fishroom. Now Tim has only been in the hobby for about 6 months or so, and it's amazing to see how far he's come in so short amount of time. He knows a lot of great people, he has a lot of great fish from those great people, and we're going to go take a look at a few of the strains that he's keeping and what the future has in store for his fish room. So come along with me and learn how to be a better aquarist. Hey guys, welcome to another special episode.
Hi guys.
Here with Tim Osgood. This is Tim's Fish Room. You can find him on Facebook. Tim, what do we got going on down here? This is quite the room.
A lot of endlers and guppies, livebearers.
Endlers and guppies.
Lower swords.
Lower swords. So we got one full wall of tanks here, and I'll step back so you guys can kind of take it all in. One full wall of tanks here, and then we got another wall of tanks here, and then we've got a half wall of tanks here, and all of this is being run off of one air pump back there.
Yep, the elemental.
Okay, so we got the one air pump back there, and then you got sponges and corner filters, right?
Yep.
Filtering each tank. So pretty cool. And you said you got what, like 30 tanks or so?
31, yep.
31 tanks in here. It's quite the packed room, but it's definitely interesting to see. There's quite a bit to look at. There's something a little bit different in each corner, but you said you have a lot of lower swords, right?
Yeah, I have 10 new phenotypes that I acquired from Alan Byers.
Okay.
And they're up here. There's a couple with Zabrinus striping, purple body mutation in this tank. Get the male to come up for us.
Yeah, there's a lot of live plants in there. I don't know if you guys can see that male back there, but he is huge. And he's got a really big sword. So I hope you guys can... Oh yeah, there we go. You can see him. There he is. It's a nice fish.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, there's another one back there. Yeah.
We kind of split them into different tanks.
Okay.
These are my top sword females. Unfortunately, 2 nights ago I lost a male.
Okay, and those came from the Guppy convention.
They're
recently?
from Germany, yeah.
From Germany? Well, they both look like they're hit, so hopefully you get plenty of fry out of them, and you can recover from that one. What else do we have here for bottom swords?
Got another bottom sword in here. This is a blonde version.
Okay.
Right here, he's kind of young still. That's the best quality male I have from my original colony that I had. So we got him in there, we called him out, and we're breeding him with the females. These are his offspring.
It's a nice fish in there. A couple different color variations in there. You got a nice female right there.
She's nice and pregnant.
Yeah, nice and ready to go.
Down here we got Giardinius. I don't know if he'll come out for you. The black belly, really rare Cuban live bear.
Okay.
It's right there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Got the black stomach, silver body, blue eyes.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
The fry in there are Adrians.
Quite a bit of fry in there.
Yeah.
It's hard to see with the glare, but there are
They're snake belly endlers.
baby fish all over the place in there. You have any other lower swords?
I got another tank of lower swords up here.
Okay.
These are Allen's too.
Okay.
And they're really pretty.
There we go.
Blonde version. 2 have Zabrinus and 1 does not. Right now we have them split into blonde lines and silver lines. Okay. And then we cull from there and work on our own breeds and phenotypes.
Yeah, those again, those are really big males. That's nice to see. Yeah, a lot of my fish are quite a bit smaller than that, but it seems like a lot of the Endler and Guppy crosses and stuff like that tend to have the size of the Guppy.
Here's another male top.
Oh yeah.
Really pretty green.
Yeah. Nice. It's a nice looking fish. And as you said earlier, this tank is bare bottom, and a lot of the other tanks have gravel in them and live plants and whatnot. And you were looking for some advice from me on kind of like, you know, how to take this to the next level and how to make this a more profitable endeavor. And you said that this chair and this shelf are leaving.
Yes.
Soon. And you've got more fish in the mail.
I've got 2 strains of top swords on the way.
2 strains of top swords on the way. So you need, and you got a bag of lime greens right here for me.
From Greg, yeah.
So you need more tanks and need more space. And so what I had recommended was to go with a cinder block and like a 2x6 construction here, and build out a shelf, and then you can start in this corner and start headed in that direction. And get this fish room built out. But what you said to me, which was amazing, is you started this fish room in April,
yeah.
Right? So here we are, just a few months later, and each one of these tanks. I know we didn't go through all of them. That would probably take all day. But each one of these tanks has a different strain of livebearer in them, and that is quite the collection. And like you said, your ultimate goal is to get each one of these breeding colonies off the ground and selling. So getting some of these smaller tanks maybe out of here and getting some of the the 10 or 20 longs as dedicated breeding setups on a dedicated rack is kind of where you're headed. But to see how much you've put together in such a short period of time is pretty amazing. So this is kind of what's going on right now. I'd love to come back when you've built a couple shelves out and see where things are going. But we're definitely going to be in touch. We're definitely into the same types of fish. Absolutely. So we'll be trading fish around here, and maintaining each other's strains of fish here in the future. And I can't wait to see what this fish room looks like in another 6 months, because it is pretty amazing how far you've come in such a short amount of time.
Thanks.
And yeah, hats off to you, because this is awesome. And you've been in contact with a lot of the top breeders from around the world, right?
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of their fish in each one of these tanks. So it'll be exciting to see what you come up with here in another year or two.
The top swords from the best breeders in Europe.
Yeah.
Both strains that I have. The 3rd strain coming is also from Europe, but it's coming from the person who bought the bestest show at the Guppy Convention.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a $190 pair of fish that the offspring are from.
There you go. Yeah. Don't buy the $190 fish. Buy their offspring. Yeah.
And all my antlers are from Adrian.
Yeah.
I have 5 from Philip Voisson, the French collector.
Yeah.
Cuban livebearers, all from Adrian HT.
Yeah.
Great guy.
Nice.
Alan Biased, Boa Swords.
Yeah.
And I guess that's about it. You and Bill with all of his help and knowledge.
There you go. So this is the fish room, Tim's Fish Room. You can find it on Facebook, Tim's Fish Room. Go check that out. Go see what kind of fish he's got. You're taking photos of your fish basically every day, so it's nice to see those and to see what kind of projects you're working on here. So Tim, thanks again for having me over. Thanks for sharing your fish room. And we'll be back and we'll see what you've been up to.
Awesome.
All right, later.